I was in the first group of AIDS mates. At that time, they had a structure which they didn't sustain in subsequent years, but the idea was that AIDS mates were a smaller group that did intensive training and were prepared to provide much more intensive one-on-one support with the person with AIDS. And then the second line would do a lot more of the practical support, like shopping and cleaning and cooking, etc. And so I think there were about 12 to 15 of us, and we went through a 2 to 3 month course of a lot of training weekends and team support, because the idea was we would work in teams of 2, 3, 4 and be able to support each other as well as the person we were working with. The people that designed the support program, a number of them were psychologists, and they had a very strong emphasis on blending the personal techniques for providing support to someone with HIV in the home, which is what the program was about, and also doing personal development exercises and building a sense of team so that people were best able to look after themselves through the experience. And so it was a kind of a blend of learning about home nursing and personal development. And the people that came forward, both for the AIDS mates, which was an intensive course, and the broader, I think it was called second line group, there were probably a few hundred altogether. And it was a very dynamic process of not just organising but also socialising. So a lot of the people, and it was predominantly gay men with just a smattering of women, was a real experience of community in a way that people had never experienced before. So it was dynamic. It was also a bit terrifying because we were well aware that what we were dealing with was this looming epidemic and the unknowns and the uncertainties of what we were about to face. I found it quite extraordinary. I expected actually to turn up and volunteer and have them say, look, thank you very much, but you don't have any background in nursing or communication or, go and mow the lawns. And it was more around taking people's enthusiasm and commitment and then turning that into a role. And it led to me then getting the confidence to volunteer to do other things within the organisation and ultimately to start working for it a year later.